Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. It's early on a Saturday morning and today I'm off to Bedford to deliver this wood that I have sourced and I'm donating to the BERCC. Got some sheet supply, we've got some 20 CLS timbers and they're going to turn this, I think, from my discussions with Sean, into a field shelter stroke garage stroke pit for down at the crawler course to give everybody somewhere to sit in the dry and work. There's a build day on the 19th of February, which hopefully this will get done on. So I'm heading over there now to meet Sean. I don't know what other footage I'm going to get today. I don't know when this is going to get, it may get put in with the build on the 19th, it may not, but I wanted to film something. Don't forget to do the usual things, like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to share to Facebook groups. Good morning. So here we are at the BERCC 2.0 build. You can see Sean away behind me talking to some of the others are here. The new location is behind a different brew on the side of the A6 at Bedford. We've got 3 teams running today. Sean is going to run team 1, which is going to be working on the 1/10 scale crawler course and the stuff that. Paul, when he gets here, will be running team 2, which will be going over the Funduro equipment, getting all of that sorted out, getting that repaired and all the rest of it. I'm leading up team 3, which will be building the pit shelter. I've got Franco here going to help me today. I'll give you a bit of a walk over of the course, hopefully get a bit with Sean to see and he can explain the plan and stuff like that, and then I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try some time lapse today, so hopefully that will work out for us. I'll grab some bits and pieces for you during the day. I hope everybody's well and enjoy the video. The building there is a different brew, which is a charity that helps people with learning difficulties, helping them learning teaching skills and all the rest of it, and it's an old pub. The entrance is there, car parking is here. We're going to build more car parking down there. Paul here, we just loaded up the trailer and taken the first trailer load of stuff down. Give you a quick rundown. It won't be as good as Sean's, and I'll probably get Sean to do a piece a bit later on. The area here will eventually be a BMX track for disabled people to use, but also will then be a bashing stroke racing track for us up in this area here. Got the area down the side there, which will be a trailing area. Coming down, we've got a lot of area here. That's the A6 you can just see in the background over there. Massive drop down, but obviously won't show very well on camera. See people walking across, see Gareth there, Ian Henderson, Landy Kev, everybody turning out this morning. So there's also going to be a rally course out this side. Funduro equipment, that's all going to get done and that will be laid out this. And this is the area where the crawler course is. We've cleared a lot of this. This is the area where we're going to put up the pit shelter. There's all the woods and stuff there. So we've got one bank over there. There's going to be another bank this side here where Kev is and that pallet is eventually. So we've got 2 horseshoes, an area in the middle. Got the boat over the back here. They're going to get on with a lot more work on this, which will be used for round 1 of the Southern Series of GCRC comp this year. Then you sort the back out. That's going to be turned into crawler stuff. Got the wall that's going to be used as well. Yeah, and there's a river just over there. Right, I'm going to call that it for now, and we'll get you a bit more a bit later on. So Franco's hard at work cutting the first of the cross braces for the sides. We're still denailing some wood there. Got some work going on over that side. People are clearing a trail and a path through there. Gina and Gareth hiding in the woods there.
We know what they're doing.
Team 2's out here. Paul's got that under work. They're clearing the area over there. They've got a lot cleared since we arrived this morning, and then they're going to start going over the Fundera equipment. And Sean's over here, so I'm going to have a little chat to Sean while he's putting his boots on.
Hi Carl.
Hi, do you want to explain to us what the plan is for BERCC 2.0?
What in
The site and stuff
the site
here.
and stuff, and yes. So hello everybody. The plan for the next couple of months is to have this area at the front. There's a big pile of Fundura stuff over there, so the plan is to get this area at the front cleared and into the lower parts of those trees, which is the top of a brick wall, so we can then spread out the Fundura obstacles. They can go across the front, and we can add more of the obstacles from the other side as well.
Yeah.
So when you arrive, you've then got something very similar to that we had at BERCC.
Yeah.
You know, you've got like a little route that you can follow over different things. And then come into the trees on top of the brick wall and work your way back along onto some platforms in the tree trunks to come back off this left-hand side. And then when you go through the entrance, there will be entrances into the trees and sort of woods and stuff. Cheers, thank you. Which has been a trail is being cut basically.
Yeah.
So it's going to be wide enough for you to walk through, and then just drive your car around. It won't be like you have to stay here. You can just drive your car around in there. And then as we work out where it goes, and people are like, oh, can we put something here? We'll just put a little obstacle in there, or a little bridge, or a seesaw or something. And that's going to go down to the river and across to the side of the site.
Yeah, because that's the A6 behind us over there.
Yeah, that's the A6 over there. So then where you see those big tractor tyres, there's a nice bank there, and there's more land on the other side which we will be using to cut the trail in.
Yep.
So if you just show behind the car and behind that pile of
Yeah, I'll cut a clip of that in a minute.
We will be pushing all of that earth up into a big, tall mound, impossible hill with earth and a few rocks and boulders and slabs and stuff on it. We're also going to have a parabolic curve built, which is, I think that's the right term. It's a slope that starts off and goes up to a platform, but it has all the right amount of degrees as you go up it, so we can see how high and steep a car can climb.
Yep.
So I'm going to have someone build one of those for us. What else? Yeah, we're going to utilise the things here.
The top
then
end of the site.
Going this way. So this area that is on camera now, where there's a little fire and a purple chair. So from where we are, going up into like a point at the other side of the chair and the fire. Eventually, this area will be a 1/10 rally track.
Cool.
So this side here, which is already nicely undulating and stuff, we will make a track into that, and maybe have a few more bigger hills to drive up and around and down, and that will be driven from a podium probably at this end, and then at the other end where the fire is in the purple chair, we'll have a more low-level rally track, more like the kind of thing they have in Europe at the rally championships for scale cars, where it's a grid system and you basically block off different parts, so you change the route of the track each time.
Right, cool.
And there might be like a little bridge to go over and you come around and go underneath it, but it's basically squares and you drive around in different ways.
Cool.
And that will be something that people can run behind their car.
Cool.
That's the idea with that. So that would be in the middle here. The trail that's being cut originally, that's going to carry on up the right hand side of the field, just on this side of those trees. Again, we'll be able to put rope bridges and different kinds of things going from one tree to another, all the way up to the very top of the field, right the way up to the top right hand corner, working its way all the way up to the top and then coming back down. So it'll either come back down on the field, if there may very well end up being a 1-1 off-road track course type thing coming down the right hand side of the field around here and back up again, which we'll then be able to use as part of the trail, basically coming back down again. So there'll be holes
and then there's something about a pump track at the top eventually.
So then if you pan back up again, you can see there's an off-road Suzuki and a horse box, further behind that, to the right hand side of the land eyes, there will be a low level pump track, BMX track, which we're going to help build for the adults that come here. They want to have a little BMX pump track, so we're going to help them build that. So
one of the things that the charity does is they're teaching them basic mechanics. They're teaching them
absolutely, yeah. So BOLD, which is Bedfordshire Opportunities for Learning Difficulties. So BOLD run the site, and every day they have adults from 18 to 60 or 65 more, and they come down and they do different things. So they come down and just enjoy themselves for the day. They can do anything they like pretty much, as long as they can fit it in on a site somewhere, they'll do it. So some of them are learning to drive. So some of the 1-1 off-road vehicles have got dual controls. They do bike mechanics, motor mechanics. They run the cafe at the top, and it's amazing. It's fantastic. They've got vegetable patch there. They've had goats and donkeys and stuff like that over the years, so they just have a really good time. So we want to involve them, and we want to help them as well. So we're going to help them build a pump track, because there's a secondary use. So they're not here. We can use it for 110, 1/8 bashes, that kind of thing. And then to the right of that, there'll be a bigger, flatter area. And if you've got a 5th scale nitro car, at the end of the day, there's no neighbours. You can come down and run it. It's not something that we want lots of people doing, but you can run it if you've got one, And then also at the top of the field, more than at the top of the field, off the pump track, we'll be looking at putting in like a full-on U4RC type course. So it will utilise part of the pump track, and then you'll come off that onto a mound of rocks and boulders, just something so people can use their Axel Yetis, Rifts, Bombers, that kind of thing. So it's a bit more fun, and it's another side of RC that we haven't really got anywhere to go at the moment.
So big plans over the next 3 years. Lots of build, lots of work going on, lots of noisy stuff going on.
Yeah, loads of stuff going on. So if you're free and you want to come and give us a hand for an hour, just put a message on the BERCC site, or message me. Just find me through BERCC, Sean Baker. Send me a message. I'll let you know what days we're going to be down here.
Yeah, and there's normally a message goes up on the BERCC
we normally
Facebook
try and put
group.
up something. We are here every other weekend. So we're here again in 2 weeks, which is the 5th of March.
5th of March. So
5th of March,
day,
and then
day,
it's
day
2
after
weeks after
C24.
That. Day after C24, and then it's every 2 weeks until we open, which will be probably the 2nd weekend of March, April. First weekend of April, maybe the 8th or 9th, something like that, because then the Southern Series round 1 is going to be here on the
GCRC Southern Series,
April.
15th of April
15th
here.
Of April here.
On what we're building.
We're building. So we've got a lot of work to do by 15th of April.
So we're going to get on with that, and then I'm going to hopefully give you a time lapse of stuff that's going on.
Brilliant.
So we'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, Carl.
We've got this petrol strimmer. This is the bit that Sean's on about over here. I'll just have a quick walk over here. So we've got quite a bit over here that we can work with. And this is the mound that he's on about pushing back. So yeah, we'll crack on with stuff. Franco's getting on with stuff while I've been doing this. Franco is my main man today, helping me, and then we'll grab people when we need for more stuff done. But yeah, getting it on. Bandy Kev there, having a tea break because he's been working hard. Right, I'll set the time lapse up. Right, so there may be some more time lapse in a minute, but I've got most of it done, or we've got most of it done. We've got it up, it's in position, we've got some weed matting underneath it, we've got it all cladded on the side. It obviously needs painting. Back's done. Got two of the other guys who help us out now by doing the felting while Franco and I have a break. We've got the roof together, we just need to felt the roof and then we'll put that on in a oneer. They've got a lot of it cleared, so they've got a lot of stuff burnt. A lot of us are very broken. Got a lot of work done over here. We've got the sign up, which is important. It's been a really good day. We've got a lot achieved, so I don't know if I'm going to get an outro for this or not, or whether I just run some more time lapse, but we're going to crack on with getting it finished, and then I'll try and talk to you again at the end. And the pit shelter is done. I've added another bit of support onto the front. It's the view from the side. That's the view from above. Everybody that's still here is packing up. So they've got a load of work done over here. Had a few of the rigs running around. A lot of us are a bit broken. Well, more than a little bit broken. So we've got that there. The signs fell down. Just go out the front and show you what the situation out there was with Paul and his team. Went through all of this, got all of this cleared this side, had a big fire, so this is a lot better than it was earlier. So yeah, right folks, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. It's goodbye from me.
It's goodbye from Landy Kev.